It is what it is. So, hi everybody. We are live.
Live from Studio C.
Right? Live from Studio C. I'm just trying to see chat. Oh, here we go. I have to go over here to get chat. Everything just changes. No, I don't want to do that. Open in browser. There we go. There we go. Is that us? Hello? Hello? Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is. I'm trying to take this someplace else and minimize it. Work our technical magic. Oh, come on. Work our technical magic. Okay. Just move on. Don't do that. Okay, I need to do this. There's what I need to do. It's Sam the Man. Yes, it is Sam the Man. Just work with me. Just work with me over here. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. No. Son of a monkey.
Son of a biscuit.
Son of a biscuit?
Son of a nutcracker.
Why does this have to be so difficult? All I want to do is move something. Just a little. I'm not touching anything else there.
Where are we? Oh, there we are.
Not touching anything else there. There we are. There we are.
I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. We are online for a while today. If you are watching from Late Bloomers, I would just like to inform you that Facebook, in its infinite glory and intelligence, has said, I can't see your comments from a Facebook group anymore. But I did not want to exclude. Can you guys hear me okay?
I'm sorry. Jeez. You want me to leave?
One place or another, man. One thing or another. Is my horse going to win? Jody, I wish I could tell you. Sam got a haircut. Yeah, Sam did. Well, I don't know. He hasn't got a recent haircut.
No, I'm just doing it a little different.
Yeah.
Trying something.
Got a new do.
Just trying something.
Not a new do.
I don't normally do anything with my hair because I have a hat on all the time. So.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. You guys are used to see him in a hat.
No, I try not to be online with a hat on unless I'm outdoors.
So.
The bright lights,
I'm wondering if it even does any good to share to groups anymore. This is a total new thing that they just started doing, which is so irritating. But we're going to work around it. It's not a big deal. If you're on a Facebook group, please go to My Mystical Life on YouTube or go to My Mystical Life on Facebook, and we will see everything that you post. But it has been, I'm sharing. That's what I'm doing. I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm trying to find things to share to because I haven't done this in quite a while, believe it or not. And you can tell because we haven't been online a lot. We've kind of been, just ducked low. That's all we've been doing. So I'm just kind of sharing out. If everybody could share. You're only viewing from YouTube. You can't see us on My Mystical Life. Somebody's seeing us. I see Facebook people. I'm assuming. Can you guys give me an out? Facebook user hello that said hello pretties. What page are you on? Is it a group or is it a page? We're trying to figure this out because Facebook is being a huge pain in the ass. I'm sorry, that's all they're doing. You're showing against Tammy Bradshaw? Now, are you showing this weekend in Oklahoma City and then going to Tulsa?
Who?
Jody Keller.
Oh.
Yeah, he's doing some pretty funny stuff.
Tammy Bradshaw. That's Terry Bradshaw's. Wow.
Yeah.
Big names there.
It's Facebook user in My Mystical Life. Now, Tracy Henderson, I saw your comment there. I saw that was your comment there.
So I'm on My Mystical Life and I don't see her there. So
I'm so confused. Now, My Mystical Life is a page, not a group. So I should be able to. Yeah, I can. I can see you on the page. Sorry.
This one.
Yeah, that Psychic Intuitive My Mystical Life is a page. So we should
Okay.
see your comments from there. But any kind of group, we won't see your comment from. Isn't that crazy? Facebook, man. Facebook is all I got to say. Facebook. We're going to start doing more stuff on YouTube because what we have been noticing, and I know that some of this sounds like it is conspiracy theory or whatever, but I'm here to tell you that
She was so Vicky was on Late Bloomers, but she was Vicky McHale was. So I see you now, Vicky.
wow, I'm kind of curious about this.
So she was on the Late Bloomers page, and so she couldn't see us over there. Or we couldn't see her name over there.
I'm wondering why I can't see the High Angelic Council on here.
Are they a group or are they a page?
They're I should be able to share to it either way. So anyways, you guys, we are
Oh, I wonder if they got shut down too.
I don't know, and that's what I was going to talk about. We are discovering that friends of ours on here on Facebook, spiritual groups large spiritual groups are being shut down. Just like boom, they just shut them down.
No explanation, no reasons.
Nothing.
Oh,
So,
today you're shut off.
yeah, that's it. It's happening. It's
We
not a
know
conspiracy
several.
therapy.
We know several of our other associates that have had the same things happen to them.
I don't understand why. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to shut these pages down. But because they're not talking, and I don't follow people that are going to be all left and right on politics. You guys don't see me post politics. I don't care what your politics are. I love you anyways. It doesn't matter to me. Okay? This guy didn't post nothing political.
Your politics are yours, and our politics are ours, and that's nobody else's business.
Yeah. It's happening to so many people. You're totally right.
Yep.
It's happening to so many.
Yep.
We're echoing. Can you push that back a little bit?
Echo.
Echo. Yeah, we have the mic installed, so.
Now up to bat.
Okay, is that better? I know it says echoey. You know, it's on Facebook. It's okay here in the UK. Yeah, as long as you're on a page.
Whoops.
As long as you're on a page.
There's a
If you're a
Facebook
group, if you're a group, I can't see. All I see is Facebook user in the comment. I have no idea who commented. So head over to My Mystical Life on Facebook or YouTube, My Mystical Life as well.
There's a Facebook user that just shot out a heart. We can't see who you are. We can see your comment, but we can't see who you are.
So when it comes to doing a reading, I mean, I can read your energy, but I would much rather have your name. Your name carries your vibration with it as well. So, but it sounds mystical. Oh God. Maybe we're too high.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Do you like the background though? Grr, right?
It's like we're camping.
I'm playing with technology. It's not a pleasant thing to see either on this end.
What?
Me playing with technology. It's not. Okay. I've been a butcher for 16 years. I can't see. I can't. If I move this thing, it's gonna cut it off. And I'm gonna scream.
So make that one narrower.
I'm terrified to touch it.
And it'll.
See. See, if I touch this anymore, something bad's gonna happen.
You know what we need? We need to have monitors associated to this so that we can pull that over here.
KJ Hearts, yes, I can see you. You can see Linda. I can see you. Jody, we are. How high?
We
are
could
you?
see your
You're not
comments,
high.
but we just couldn't see who was saying the comments.
Yeah. So, Kimmy Jo, yes, I can see you. Actually, guys, Kimmy Jo Smith is totally welcome to put her readers page and link on here. We did an interview with Jody for the private membership the other day, which will be available here shortly. It's available. I think it's the 13th. I have to double check that. But it is in the newsletter. So if you guys go to mymysticallife.com, which is up here, you can see our newsletter for November. And Kimmy Jo is our featured speaker. So we're really
It's
excited
still
about
doing the
that.
echo thing, huh?
It is. Cool sound effects. Here, let me take care of this. Oh shit, if I do that. If I unplug this, let me change my audio.
Hang on just a second. Here.
Hold on, I want to make sure I can change my audio.
Where's this? Oh, it's plugged in out back.
I'm terrified to touch stuff.
I know, right?
Oh no, that's not what I need. I don't
know what that was, but
something. Oh shit! Now I move this. This is a real struggle, you guys. Okay.
Pain in the dupa.
Ellie in the house. Maybe move the table a little bit further away. I don't know why it's echoing. I have no idea why it's echoing.
Is it echoing, or is it echoing through the mic, or is it echoing like it's echoing in the room?
Michelle,
no more echo.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's talk.
How about the echo? No, I did that. I'm trying to judge it because it did this the other day and we didn't even move it.
Okay. So here we go. Let's go do this, you guys. I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on. It might be that you turn the volume down. Maybe turn it down a little bit more. We might be overly loud because no more echo.
No more echo.
Who the hell knows, man?
I think there's just something goofy going on in the software.
Oh, so the hell knows. Georgia. Okay, so
Facebook user that said Georgia there. We can't see who you are. So
other than Georgia.
We can see the.
Yeah, it stopped. Yay.
I mean, Georgia, their name, or Georgia state?
Georgia. I have no idea.
Georgia.
So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some readings. We both got some new decks of cards in, so we're going to have some fun with that.
I did?
Well, you have your Lemuria cards that you haven't even used yet.
I have used them.
But not here.
I have used them.
Okay. And what else do we have going on? I bought a new deck of cards. Because that seems to be the thing I've been doing lately.
She bought 2 new decks of cards.
You want to see what they are, though? I'll show you.
And found 3 other ones that she hadn't opened, so...
Hey, don't judge.
She forgot about.
I don't have any other issues. Okay? I'm fairly easy to keep. It's her name, yeah. I'm fairly easy to keep. I'm affordable.
Affordable.
I am
It's
affordable.
not about being affordable. Gee, man.
I'm affordable. I've always been affordable. I'm like this. I'm the squeaky one. I can make pennies scream, you guys.
Squeeze that nickel till the buffalo farts.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show you the card deck that I'm going to be using, and I busted it, and I just went and bought the Mystic Shaman Oracle, you guys. Card addiction. It's a real thing.
Let me see
It's a real thing.
So the greens in here are.
Yeah, the greens in here. Look at this. Isn't this some funny shit?
Man, that's actually a cool effect for the book, though. It'd be really sweet.
It's a really neat book. It comes with special effects.
No, it does not.
Here, I'll show you what's doing that, you guys. Watch. Oh, never mind. Forget about it. The green screen's not showing up.
Forget about
it. Okay, so that's the deck that I'm going to be using today. Love them. Okay, they're a little bit pricey.
Do you love them?
I do love them. And
you sure you love them? Because I wasn't sure.
So if you guys don't see Sam tomorrow,
wow, you heard it here. That was an unadulterated threat.
Yeah. The PDF booklet wasn't. I can't see any more than that. Isis, if you're having a hard time finding the booklet, let me know because I found some the other day. Okay, they're great. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. If you guys could share out one time, that would be fabulous. We do have a date for our next crystal sale. It is going to be, this is not going to be a crystal discussion, though. We did that last time. It kind of fell into crystals. But we do have the crystal that we're giving away within the membership right here.
I'll go get it.
It's right here.
Oh, for tomorrow.
For tomorrow's giveaway. This is tomorrow's giveaway, you guys, which will happen here on My Mystical Life. Woo! It is so much prettier in life. It has little rainbows in it. It's so pretty. So pretty.
And it's heavy. I'm trying not to drop it.
I'm the friend that helps hide the body. We all need those friends. Pigs.
So this is going to be... wow. This is what we're giving away for the month of October to our paid subscription members on My Mystical Life site. And then I'll go grab this month's while you continue on.
Okay, awesome, guys.
You know what? I'm just going to take this in the other room because it's awful heavy on the table.
You got through off there. Off of what, Ellie? Off of the group? Or the group? I'm telling you what, Facebook pissing me off. But I am so happy to be online, and I can't say too much. So there we go. You got through off there. I'm so okay. So let's pull a card for Jesus. I actually need to say I want to talk about your father's side of the family. actually feel like there's somebody. I actually great Allie. I know, right, Allie? Allie, what can we talk about online now? No. Jesus, I want to talk about your father's side of the family. I don't know if something that you do or something you want to do in life actually is kind of like something that's been carried on through a family tradition or something that somebody did that you was enchanted with. I don't know what the thought process is here. All as I know is that I was getting a pull from the left side, which was not mediumship per se, but it was they were giving me the indication of the father's side of the family, and it's almost as if they're giving you some direction, almost as if you should feel a push towards that really strong paternal side of the family that maybe had something that is going in that would attribute to what you want to go forward with in life. I think a change for you is fantastic because they show you a break in the road and they're like, you're always off here on the left trying to do this one thing, and take a chance and go to the right every once in a while because great things happen when we deviate. Okay. Hi everybody. If you are on late bloomers, I did not want to exclude you guys, but I can't see who is making the comment. All it says is Facebook user. That is the new normal for Facebook.
If you're on a group, if you're on a group page, we can see your message, but we can't see who sends the message. So you need to come over to My Mystical Life, and that way we can see you.
Yeah. So okay.
Or if you're going to stay where you are, put your name in the verbiage so we know who's sending a message over to us.
Shit and shinola. Okay.
Shnikes.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick.
Because we're not turning this into a crystal thing.
Right. So for the month of November, our giveaway to our paid subscription members is going to be this.
Oh, can't see that.
Oh wow, yeah, it blends here.
Yeah, it can't see that.
Oh. Let's see if I can get it in. So anyways, this is a blue smelting sphere. Pictures are really bad for that.
Try this. That doesn't help at all.
Yeah, it doesn't really help. But we'll post pictures of this on our page to show. So, but that's going to be for the month of November, and that'll be given away the first. Wow, the camera's just not picking. There we go. And that'll be given away on the first Saturday of December. I don't know the date of that, but the first Saturday of December. So, okay, enough about the crystals. One other thing, I'm possibly going to do a selenite show on Sunday afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why is the camera being
I don't know, the camera's
dorky?
psychotic. It's okay. They get the idea. We're here.
Yeah. Are they going to be able to see us without...
Wow, what, Janet? Wow. Oh, there we go.
I was trying to focus.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so what time?
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, Central
Time. We might throw some more things in there as well.
I'm going to try to keep it strictly selenite. I have so much selenite I need to move out. So I've got spheres, towers, bowls. Not a lot of bowls left, but I have bowls. Spheres, towers, wands.
Who went over to Our Mystical Crystals and saw that? Give me a second. Hold on. I have a name. I have a picture of the name because it is cyanotryophyllite. Did you guys go see the cyanotryophyllite?
Cyanotriosite.
It is so beautiful, you guys. We happened to be working with one of our sellers last night, and it was on the back of a table. I'm like, what's that? And he went and he picked it up, and I was like, must have. It is must have. It might be, and I haven't talked to Sam about this really quite yet, but it might be because we only have dos pieces, you guys. 2 pieces. Extremely rare. It's on Our Mystical Crystals. It's not the actual photo of the pieces that we got. He took the video down, so the video chat down, so I can't get there, but it gives you an idea of what it looks like. And I think those might be like, because we're doing our next crystal sale on the 21st and 22nd of this month. It is our pre-Black Friday sale. So we're trying to not interfere with anybody's holidays. And it might be an auction item for both of those days. One piece for each day.
What are we talking about? Okay. Hey.
Okay. So let's go. Let's do this. I'm sure he has shares in a selenite mine somewhere as well. Oh, and the other thing we picked up last night was specimens of selenite mixed with larimar. Shut the front door. It's gorgeous. Oh, yes.
We also found Super 7.
That's right.
We found the jackpot, man.
And we bought it all.
All right, no more crystals.
Okay,
no more
okay,
crystals.
okay. And then we got larimar. But, and azurite. But, okay, we're going to move on. Okay. That would be a great, awesome piece for those 2 days. I agree. Because only having 2 pieces, I feel like the person with the best, there you are, Georgia Shoulders, the person with the best internet wins. And, at least if it's an auction kind of thing, then you'll be DEF divorced.
Who that?
Ellie Coyle.
Oh, Ellie, your stuff's going in the mail today.
Yeah. Okay.
We got you packed. I got to get a shipping price. I'm going to send it, and you can pay me because you can pay us rather.
Okay.
So I got to get it on the way to you.
I pulled a card. This is for Janet, and Janet Mishlak, and this is a new deck to me. I love this deck. I'm not using the book for this. You know what? I don't need a book for that because this first card for you, Janet, is Jaguar, and I want to talk about the hidden things, the hidden lessons and trials that are going on in your life right now. Go through them gracefully, as you always do. She says she's not listening. Ellie does. Go through things gracefully and just know that there's a lesson there that sucks. And it might feel like it's coming up and biting your ass. And I know what they're talking about. And you know what they're talking about. Because that was beautiful, by the way. I think all 3 of those beautiful dragons were gorgeous. And I'm so sorry that the person missed out on the opportunity to have something so blessed in their home. But there's a lesson here. And it's about, I almost want to say your guides are like talking about, it's about humility, and not just for you, but for that person as well. And then I'm supposed to show you this card as well because oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, your connection is coming back, Janet. I am so excited for you because they're talking about the beauty way and how your connection to your spirit is your path to a beautiful life. And of course we know that because anytime we are connected to spirit, it just makes everything a little bit more enriched and a little bit, I know, aren't they gorgeous cards? A little bit more enriched and a little bit more beautiful, but they're talking about that dragonfly that's right on there. So just know that energy of that dragonfly and rebirth and connection is heading your way. So I hope that helps. Okay. So let's go to KJ Hearts. KJ Hearts. Okay. Renee says, paid mine this morning. I can't see anything beyond New Zealand conversion into US. I can't see anything beyond that part of the message. All right. Let's see. KJ Hearts. KJ Hearts. Not that one. This one? Okay. Hold on. Calm down. Gotcha. KJ. And once again, the green screen's taken over, and you can see that a little bit through the card there that it matches that green screen color. You want to see what's really funny? Watch this. Oh, the other side doesn't do it. I'm surprised because there's more green on the other side. The spiral. This is about the synchronicities that are happening in life for you, even if they don't feel synchronous and they don't feel beautiful. I want to tell you that growth happens within pain. We cannot just stroll through life and think everything's going to be hunky-dory and that everybody that walks into your life is there because they're supposed to stay. Okay, they're saying, hey, you know what? This is about lessons, and this is totally guided because, it's total channel because I was like, that's not what I would have said about that. And they're like, just shut up and tell the message. It's about people walking away and you walking away from people. You can take this if you want. But if you touch any buttons, it's all on you, man. Okay? So just know that if people come in and out of your life, they do it for a purpose, they do it for a reason, and that is where we learn. And that is where we're having some growth.
There we go.
You figured out how to do it? I love you.
So that we can see the whole message this way.
That's so good.
You're condescending.
It isn't. I'm being serious. Okay. So, just know.
That's what it felt like.
Just know that is what's going on, and what you may have going on. You may have a disagreement with somebody, or somebody just drifts away, and your feelings could be hurt by that. Don't let them be hurt. It's just about coming and going, and we all know what we're doing when we sign up. Okay.
Where is your little mousy mouse?
My mousy mouse is
over here.
Over there. Okay. Let's see. Nice scarf. Thank you. This is one of my many. Oh, I got my bra showing it. One of my many. That's my other thing.
Thank you. I loaned it to her.
Cards and scarves. Sam's.
They heard me.
I know.
I'm sure.
I love you. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna pull another card for another intuitive. I'm gonna pull a card for Ellie Coyle. And whenever Sam feels as if he wants to, he will. It's not a big deal. I'm trying to talk him into offering healing services in the next month. Actually starting in the next 2 weeks, but he hasn't committed to it yet. I'm still working on him.
Well, I don't have the setup.
Oh, you will. I can make it, baby. I can make it happen. Listen to me trying to pimp Sam out. Right? Okay, this is for Ellie Coyle.
I feel like I just got spurred by the woman in the saddle over here.
Okay, all right.
Giddy up.
Anybody that's on the private membership and watches Sam's private healing sessions that he does, which the goal of that is that you can watch them as often as you want, and he sets it up for what you need.
They're not private. Well, they're
not
exclusive to our paid memberships, yeah. But
Sam does a lot of healing. He does a lot of work with crystals and healing, a lot of crystal gridding, which is why we're getting all those beautiful crystal grids in on our mystical crystals. And by the way, I've got like 5 more to post that I haven't posted yet. You've got scarves. You can make it happen. No shit. Okay, this one's for Ellie Coyle. This one's for Ellie Coyle. If everybody could share one time, that would be fabulous. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. And our next card for Ellie Coyle is I Got You. Okay, this is a... Look, you can even see through me. Oh, shit. Really, that is so cool because that is the actual pattern. Isn't that cool? Okay, anyhow, the middle world. It's about the energetic you working in the middle world, doing the dirty work, helping others on their journey as well. And they're saying just make sure you don't lose connection with some of the things that you need to be working on while concentrating on everything else for everybody else, okay? So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because I feel like there's 1 or 2 aspects of something that you could be paying more attention to. Don't overlook the little things that really are important to, and they keep talking about your health. So make sure you're taking care of yourself energetically and health-wise. I hope that helps. Okay. Card is see-through. I know, right? Isn't it awesome? Magic. Wait. What? Too much coffee? Okay. So, I'm reading. I'm looking. Can you scroll up? Gala, your eye surgery is going to go wonderful. No worries. No worries. Let's go with Marina Taylor. Marina, I'm supposed to tell you to believe in the impossible. And it sounds like something out of Alice in Underwear. Alice in Underwear, huh?
Okay.
Whatever.
Is that coffee in there?
It's coffee.
Okay.
Alice probably does wear underwear.
Bloomers.
Mm-hmm. Shit, what was the message now? Hold on. Let me think about this. Oh, believe in the impossible things. Oh, I'm glad that makes sense to you, Ellie. New movie. Right? The womb fruit to bed. Oh my God. I am going to start calling our children the womb fruit. We call them the offspring or the what do we also call them?
Spawn.
The spawn.
Mongos.
Mongos are 6 foot. They both look like Sasquatch. Okay. You're moving. Okay. So they're talking about believing in the things that might just seem out of reach, or they're talking about checking off boxes as well. Like, okay, I got this out of the way. Oh, I understand. There's a process. There's a schedule of things to happen. So make sure you're taking care of your schedule to really be organized to make things happen efficiently. Now, know that things may seem out of order to you, and you feel like your list is out of order. To still check them off, okay? Because it's divine timing. You may think you know exactly what you need, but Spirit knows this. Spirit has this. They have your back, okay? And I want you to make sure that you are always asking for more than what you want, okay? Or more than what you need. Always ask for more, because you are so worth it, and I don't think enough people tell you that, okay? All right. I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see.
When I ask for more, she tells me no.
Yeah. Okay.
I just need 30 more pounds of that.
No. We're buying stuff in kilos. It sounds horrible when we're talking to friends. They're like, what did you do? Well, we bought 20 kilos of this and we bought 20 kilos of that, or not even 20, but yeah, we were like a kilo of this and a kilo of that, and they're like, I don't even. I want to see what
we're waiting on our shipment.
What Tosh Holden said, because I have a friend that calls her children crotch fruit. Crotch fruit.
Okay.
Oh my god! I don't know that I could. Okay, it got me blushing. I don't know. I don't know if I can pull that one off. You know what this behind us needs? It needs like a moving alien, like pacing back and forth over here.
Or somebody doing this behind you.
That'd be awesome. Okay. Maybe it's your attitude, Sam. Right? Try begging.
I don't beg.
He doesn't apologize either. But whatever.
That's horse shit. I do apologize. When I'm out of line, I apologize.
Okay. Got my new coffee in last week. Ooh, I'm drinking butterscotch rum right now.
No rum. Just rum flavor.
Yeah, it's butternut rum, Lori. We're just going to have to compare coffees. And I also bought
it's just
Hawaiian coffee cake.
It's the Hawaiian stuff.
And coconut cream, because our coconut cream is like to die for. It's amazing. Okay.
TBF.
Okay. Yeah, too much, guys. It's just coffee, but oh my god, it's such good coffee. It really is. Okay. Right? Sam's falling down the job here.
No, I'm not. I'm right there at the bottom of the feed.
Yeah, but I scroll through.
Then take the mouse and go back to work.
He does have an attitude, doesn't he? We're going to blame it on Mercury retrograde.
Whatevs.
Stephanie Weirs.
I should be cutting holes in the ceiling for the lights.
Do what you do, man.
Actually, I need to go to the post office and drop the rest of the
That's what you'd like to do. Then you may be excused.
That's my girl.
Give me a little mooch.
Yeah.
Give me a little mooch.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a mooch.
Yeah, I don't want that red lipstick all over my face. There.
Okay.
You happy?
Okay. Stephanie Weirs. I'm playing with this new deck of cards today, so we're going to be pulling a lot of cards today. God, so many fell out.
Well, this one fell out by itself.
Okay. This one fell out by itself. Okay. It took me a minute because I'm like, that's a different card. It's called The Witness. And unfortunately, you can't see all the details on this card because the camera's so freaking far away that I have to really reach to get it out there. But this card has a lot of beautiful, beautiful imagery in it that's talking about the rebirth. It's talking about awareness, awakening. It's talking about witnessing new things coming into some other people's lives and appreciating the fact that they have incredible new opportunities. Encouraging other people along the way is a really important part of who you are as a person. And allowing somebody to feel like they're shining pretty damn bright. It seems to be really important right now. So just standing back and let somebody else take the limelight, or letting somebody else take credit for something that maybe you felt like they didn't need to take credit for, or something along those lines. But they're saying, hey, maybe it's the time to sit back a little bit, gather yourself, gather your energy, gather your thought processes, and watch somebody else shine and be that witness for them. Because being the one that shines is really amazing, you guys. But then when you can stand back and watch somebody else shine and support them, that is just so soul enriching. It's just beautiful. So, okay, moving on.
Yeah, you've gone through there.
I know. Dude. Okay. Okay. What? Hey?
Hmm?
Hey?
Hmm?
You look like you're about to jet.
Probably need to go to the post office
Okay.
and
All right.
get those
That's
packages.
fine. That's fine. It's all right.
That's short for you're dismissed.
No, it isn't. You're making this difficult, man. This is for Taryn Bellbrook. Taryn. Taryn, I expect you to have, I'm glad that resonates, Stephanie. I'm expecting you to have a shift. I'm expecting you to have, my guy that does the money thing is coming forward. And he's just like, expect some new income. Now, I don't know that it's going to be long term, or if it's going to come in the form of just a burst of money, which is kind of what it feels like to me, a small burst of money. I also want to say, please don't be hinging your life on this. I don't tell people a lot that they're going to get a lot of money, or I'm not saying it's a lot of money, but money, because people start to hinge their energy on, I want to win. I want a huge, just a sudden burst of money, okay? And instead of saying, I want to win a lottery, they're like, I want a lot of money. And, you never know how shit like that's going to happen. So let's just manifest that you have a new income source coming, and that it is either going to be a small burst, or you're going to get a bonus, or something along those lines. But he does point to the money thing in a burst of income. I hope that helps. I don't know what it is. I hope that you have some other thoughts in either a job or a promotion or something along those lines, because something is coming. Something's coming. Okay. This is for, I know Sam's getting ready, so this is for Tammy
I'm not
Amit.
getting ready for anything. I'm just over here. You don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
She thinks she knows something.
Right? 31 years. I know. Tammy Amit. Okay. Tammy Amit. It's time to do some internal work, Tammy. It is time to really start to process some inner turmoil, create some emotional detox for yourself, cut some cords, create some new paths. It's not just about cutting cords. It's about creating new opportunities for other people to enter your life, and to create. Really, camera? Focus. There we go. Creating avenues for people to come into your life. I feel like you have someone new that's going to come into your life. Always be careful when you have something like this happening. Don't just jump in and say like, oh, that's awesome because Lisa said I'm going to have somebody new in my life. It's going to be perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm saying every time we have someone new come in into our life, it can be a process of learning who they are and suiting their quirks to your quirks, especially when we don't get them young like I did. It can be always a learning process. It's a learning process regardless, but it is especially when we're a little bit not spring chickens. I mean, not that you're old. Oh shit, I just dug a hole for myself, didn't I? Like, I just kept digging that shit and digging. I'm done. Shit. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. If you're on Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives, I cannot see your comments. All I see is Facebook user. So you're free to comment, but just make sure that you put your name there because I have no idea who the heck you are. Moving on. After this, you guys, I am taking pictures of thousands of pieces of merchandise to put in the store. I started to do this yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about my story. My guides, I had to sit back last night. The tensions have been really high. And anybody that's sensitive can, you can feel it around you, all around you. And we're really struggling to keep everything here. Between everything going on in the nation and the anxiety, hi Kim, I see you. The anxiety that is circulating, and somebody else the other day commented on the similarities that I feel to this, and I wasn't intuitive, I wasn't aware of it. Oh God, and I just got a huge wave of dizziness. Because this is so totally right. The level of anxiety in our country right now mimics the anxiety on September 12th. It is overwhelming. It's crushing. People are upset, angry, unfriending people, hating on people. If you don't see my way, you see the highway. All of this. And what's going to happen is it just creates a bigger division. And everybody's upset. So there's that. Then we have all the retrogrades. And then we had that big, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue moon. All these things are creating a lot of issues, a lot of high anxiety, a lot of turmoil. And I have no idea where I was going with this. So this is why you haven't seen me online very much, because as an empath, as a dynamic across the board Claire, you just pick up so much. And I'm ground. And then yesterday I took pictures of probably 200 items and I put them in the store and they looked perfect until I pulled up the online store and everything was pixelated and ruined. And I was like, I could have cried. And I was so upset. And I had to sit back and go, okay, you may have taken the whole day and put these up, but now at least the background information is on, and all you have to do is retake all these pictures. So I had to work myself back down because my temper went boom. And I mean, temper, guys, temper. So I've been working on that. I don't know what you mean, love. I've been working on that this past couple weeks. So I've been quiet. And all I can say is I'm learning as I go. And boy, is this you heard me say it. There with discomfort and pain comes education and learning and involvement. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, my emotional attachment to all this anxiety does zero good. I voted. Whatever happens next, I can't control. I'm just going with the flow, and that's kind of I don't even watch this on the internet anymore. I just don't. It's just we've done what we can do, and we move forward, and we'll go with whatever happens. It's all there is to it, and I love everybody for where they find themselves on their journey, because everybody has a different outlook, and we have to love each other for that. And it's okay. It's okay. Energy's been all over the place. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's great. Okay. So anyways, let's keep moving on. Oh, shoot. All right. Fine. So, I don't even know what these cards are. I have no idea what these cards are. All I know is that they're like right here and they fell, and so we're going to go with it. All that worry won't change a damn thing. And think the people that are so invested, they just hanging on every minute of whatever freaking news channel they're on. I don't care. I mean, I care. I don't care which news channel you're on. They're all not honest. They're all influencers. That's all they are. So anyways, this is from Mindy Brugler. You enjoy Sam's perspective in post, right? Right? You do. Okay. Mindy. This is about moving forward with intelligence, with an awareness, with a mastery. And nobody, I'm supposed to tell you this, nobody is a master on this side. Okay. On the other side, everything is beautiful, and we heal, and we send love to, and we guide our other loved ones. That's where we have our mastery. Over here, we are struggling, just energies that struggle. So they're talking about this beautiful, beautiful mastery of energy, and working towards knowing things, working on evolution of your human meat sack, meat bag. What do we call it? We call it, what do you guys call the body? The human vehicle, whatever you want to call it. We're working on that. We're working on the human brain and feeling like we are in charge of something. Okay. Second card, because quite a few cards fell. Oh, okay. It's also about releasing some crap to learn some things, because sometimes when we hold on to old things that the meat suit, when we hold on to the things that we think are important, or the anxieties or the angers or the ideals that we thought were either pushed upon us or we pick up over time. It's sometimes we have to reevaluate those because they don't always suit our needs as we grow spiritually and we're looking for that awareness. Okay, Jennifer moved to Oregon. No. And this sounds like it's going to be within the family unit, the beloved people in your family, or your own soul self as well is a good way to put this, because you see that pearl they put right above that heart. To me, Metatron and I talk a lot, and that's all about the soul self is there. Okay. And the hunter is also about looking for new paths, new things, new expressions, new ways to have an outlet in every way, in your life. And also they talk about this is not just this lifetime. This is something you've struggled with in other, conformity is something you've struggled with in other lifetimes as well, with people that you play the same roles in this lifetime. So always looking, and that is how this uncomfortable situations are how we move forward. Okay. Okay, moving on. Students of the universe, students of life. Hope it makes sense. Okay. If you guys haven't shared, one time would be so much appreciated. And okay, hold on, hold 1 second. Hold on. Make sure my barrel's not showing. We're going to do some mediumship. It's not something I planned on doing, but I have a push for it, so we're going to go ahead and go forward with it. And the first thing I know about this person, here's the rules. There's rules to this, you guys. Yep, Tammy, discomfort means growth. There's rules to this. So what the rules are is I don't want to know any information. If you think you know who this person is that's coming across, I don't want to know. Because if I know, how do I share that it says I'm a sharer? I have no idea, Tosh. All the thing I see here is, all I see is comments. I don't see anything like that until I go over to the group or the page. So rules. I don't want no information, any information, because if I do, then I feel like I'm cheating, and I want you to get the best and clearest message you possibly can. If you think this is your deceased loved one, all I want is yes and the validation of the information that I gave. So if I'm like, I feel like this is somebody that had a red hat, you can say, yes, red hat. Or Great Aunt Gertie, yes, Great Aunt Gertie, If it's not yours, don't worry about it. You don't have to comment. You don't have to do anything. Just sit and enjoy somebody getting a message. No information, you guys. Okay? No information. So what we do is, if this sounds like somebody that's familiar to you, give me a yes. And after that, give me yes with validation. Yes with whatever piece of information that I've given over, like Great Aunt Gertie or a hat. Okay? It's important. so I don't get lost in the feed. Did I change my hair to blue? No, but the green screen did. So it's a good look for me today. It's purple. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, Facebook's being a real joy. We love Facebook. Okay. So I first want to talk about, I feel like this is a male energy. I feel like this is an older male energy. Is kind of funny because it gives me this image of like he's snorting his nose. I don't even know. But it almost feels like he would have been a taller, thin man. He's giving me the image of my grandfather, which is how my grandfather would have been. He would have been taller, thinner, and with a fairly hawk-like nose, like a bigger nose that had not a little nose, but a bigger nose. But this person had a sinus issue, and it was on the left side. So I feel like there was an issue with the left side of the body, a left side of the face. So far we have an elderly-ish person that had a male that had a problem on the left side and might have snorted his sinuses just a little bit, like that kind of thing, to clear his sinuses out, because it feels like there might have been a deeper underlying issue there as well. So I'm also feeling like it could have been some sort of COPD or lung issue. I almost want to say the C word as well, but I'm not quite sure on that. So it just feels like somebody hard time breathing, that kind of issue. Can anybody validate this individual man that is coming across? He's like, it's the sinus issue. Somebody would notice the sinus issue because it was really loud. And he didn't pay it. So this person might have carried handkerchiefs on him, or a box or a bundle of some sort of Kleenex. Can anybody take this guy? Okay, I'll keep that. Thanks. Tasha says yes. So far we have one yes, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to continue with information. Okay, all right, Kristen. Okay, just keeping the mix here. Okay. Let me finish my coffee. The other thing I want to say is it feels as if it's... Sorry, guys. Photobomb. Don't touch me. Don't get me dirty. Please. Please. I love you. Go away. I love you. Don't touch me. Okay. No, they have to be deceased. Oh, God. Okay, go away. I'm going to get the water bottle. I swear. Okay. Don't touch me. So the other thing I want to say about this person is I get a headache. I get this feeling like right here. I don't know if it maybe was an aneurysm or if it was migraines or some sort of severe right? Hi, Odin. Some severe sinus issue. I don't know, Erin. You know what it is? It's because I haven't been on as much, so people aren't. Those things fall off after a little while because I haven't been on enough, and it's me. It's me. It's not you. I'm working on it though. But it just feels like an extreme pressure here and extreme pressure in the back of my head. So can anybody validate anything that has to do with that with the loved one that said yes? Ears. Oh, was this a head injury? Stop touching me. I'm working. Okay, because the reason I'm asking if it could have, if there was a head injury involved with any of these individuals that is in the yeses, is because my ears feel like the ears have been popped, like the eardrums are hurt, and like the whole head hurts, like there was a concussion or there was a fall or an accident or something along those lines, because my whole head feels like it's been hurt. Oh, Erin, I just have to get online more often. That's all. I'm working on it. What is that feeling? Oh, I almost feel like there's, I hate to say this, like there's a little bit of, no, we're not going to go there. Okay. I'm actually having to stand here or sit here and hold his leg so that he is happy, so he won't mob me. Okay, we have one yes at Tasha. Can you validate an R? Is there an R associated with that name, Tasha? With that person? Is there an R? I'm horrible at that. So I was given an initial, but I'm usually wrong, and I have no problem telling people I'm wrong. But I have an R. I also have the letter R. Odin, honestly, man, stop leaning on me. If you guys could just see how needy this dog is. Stop touching me. It gives so much love. It comes in the form of saliva. There is an R in the first name, but not the first letter. Okay, that's not okay. That's not relevant. Okay, I need a squirt bottle. Okay, go. No, it would have to be. I was just. There's a. My first thought was like a Roger or a Robert, but we're not out of the running. That's just a name. It's just a name. Don't rule. Come on. So let me continue on here. So Tasha, when I saw your name earlier, I kept hearing a song that was he's so needy. It was from the old claymation stop animation. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer will put one foot in front of the other. Okay. I don't know if that has any kind of validation for you whatsoever. I didn't put it into earlier's message because it didn't feel like it belonged there. But I keep getting this, and I kind of feel like we're on the right track here as it being for you, because I keep getting this as I'm trying to step away and go, well, maybe it's never. I get this feeling right across the back of my head, which is my Metatron feeling generally of 2x4 therapy that says, hey, why aren't we doing this? I don't understand that. I also get, I don't know, this is such a vague reference. I don't know. Because my grandfather was a train. He worked on the trains. And so they're showing me trains, planes, and automobiles. I don't know if he was this person was what is that guy's name? Oh my gosh, the guy in trains, planes, and automobiles. What was his name? I know this. If Sam was sitting here, would know. And I know Aaron knows. Does that make sense to you, Tasha? What the heck's his name? John Candy. Thank you so much, Sandy. John Candy. Kind of love John Candy. He was amazing. Great actor. But I don't know if it's an association to the movie or if it's an association to association of the actor that they particularly like comedy and that kind of comedy, or if it's something maybe you watched with this person. I have no idea what the reference is, but does that make sense to you? Yes, it makes sense to you. Thank God. Because they give us sometimes really vague information and we're trying to piece it together going, I don't know, I'm just the conduit. What the heck, how am I supposed to put that together? Yeah, John Candy and Steve Martin, it is a classic, isn't it? If this makes sense, it says, and can you just give me a yes, that makes sense? Okay, good. So we're just going to go with this is for Tasha because it is totally for Tasha. I know that. How did I get there from from Christmas? I don't even know. Okay. Okay, so here's the message that I'm getting. I get anxiety. Okay, and we're talking about not from them that like they don't have anxiety, but it's like gear it back a little bit. And the reason I know that they're talking about anxiety, this person's talking about anxiety, is because I get this tingle right here, and he's going, there's one thing that's so important, in this life, and that's your emotional well-being, your bubble, yourself, your inner peace, your light. And they talk about it being a garden, like a garden to enrich, and the only one that can do that is you. So you can't look to other people to create your peace and your happiness, that this is your garden, and you have to be the one to plant the seeds and tend the garden rows. Can you validate this person having gardened at any point? Because I see garden hose and garden tools and things like that. Can you, I understand some of that message, so can you validate them having had some sort of urge to grow things? Is the best way to put it. Because I don't want to say it's a big gardener, I don't want to say they're a farmer, I don't want to say anything like that. That damn echo is pissing me off. I don't know why it's echoing now. It stopped and then it started again. I'm so glad that makes sense to you, Tasha, because that makes my day. It really, really does. And I also need to let you know, I don't know who this is to you, and that's okay. But I also need to let you know that they came across very strongly as, this person needs a message, I need to get across. And I always start fishing from the pool. I don't just say, okay, I'm going to read this as mediumship. I don't know why it's doing that, you guys. I don't know. Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You know, it's a expensive mic. It shouldn't have an issue. More than likely, I touched something. And you know what's no, Sam's not touching. Nobody touched anything. It's all the way over there. It's over there. Nobody touched a thing. How about now? Is that any better? Is that any better? You like the echo? His voice from the other side. Hello. Still echoing? I know there's lag too, so I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay. Confuses the heck out of me. Okay. So I'm glad that makes sense to you, because not only did you need a message, I needed to be able to do that as well. It is, it makes it sound all mystically. I have no idea. I really don't. Is this any better? I mean, I turned it down. I turned it down. So we'll see if that helps. Do we want to continue on with mediumship, or do we want to go back to readings? Because I think I have more people here. As a matter of fact, I know I have more people here. My husband is an original. I'm going to move the microphone a little bit further away from me. Everybody says, bye, Sam. Bye, Sam. Bye now. I'll move it a little bit further away. Maybe that'll help. I mean, it's pretty far away, but what the heck ever. Okay. It's a reefer. I don't know why. Mediumship. So I'm going to tell you what happened last night. We were sitting there watching. You're very welcome, Tasha. You know, you're very welcome. We were sitting there watching something on Sam's phone last night, and a Michael Jackson video come across. It was Thriller. Who doesn't watch Thriller when it comes on? Honestly, if you're from the 80s, you watch Thriller. Why? Because it was the pinnacle music video when MTV was a real thing that changed the music industry with the videos and the music video, because it went from one thing into this crazy other thing after Thriller. Okay. And so Thriller come on, and we're sitting there watching it, and Sam's like, you know, this was this was an incredible session in this man's life. And all of the freaking sudden, you guys, I was like, wow. I could have channeled when MTV played music. The first music video I ever saw on MTV, because my parents would not allow us to watch MTV, I had to go to a friend's house, was Talking Heads Burning Down the House. I'll never forget that. I was like, that's some weird shit. Is all of MTV like this? We were sitting there, and I looked at Sam and I said, if at this moment I needed to do a channeling for Michael Jackson, I could absolutely have done it. Because he was standing there talking. I got a visit from Michael Jackson. It was so cool. I like Talking Heads too. But I was sitting there, and I told Sam, I said, if I had to do an interview with Michael Jackson right now, it would be so easy, because he's standing right here talking about that music video being where he felt, oh, and as a matter of fact, I can do it right now, where he felt most, so we're just going to do this. Yeah, they're fine.
He's bitching at me.
Yeah, he's complaining. The dog's complaining. I'll see when you get back there. Where he felt the most at home and the most in his own skin and the most natural and organic as he ever felt in his whole entire life was he felt in control of his own destiny right there in that moment. And he talks about how that feeling of self-identity was very fleeting for him, where he transformed from that to being whisked away by other people and other influences and physicality and emotional instability to become this whole other energy and this whole other being, because who he was when he did that is not who he was when he passed away. They're totally different feelings of energy.
Fixing the pool.
He has power tools. And he also, so we're just going to talk to Michael Jackson. So if you guys have a question, I will do my very best to pass the information along if you guys would like to go with this. Please keep it PC. Okay? We all have some thoughts about Michael Jackson here and there. And I don't even want to insult anybody doing that. But it was the feeling of, that I got last night was that right there. That was me. He changed MTV. Because of him, they played black music. I bet you're totally right. Lionel Richie. All of the great individual musicians that went through. Please be kind, because this is a very soft energy, you guys. Michael Jackson's energy is very soft, and the dynamics of the way his soul feels, like he doesn't have the good male-female balance. He does balance more towards the female energy, and he has this very soft, but he sees everything from the other side. So, I myself personally don't want to have to ask uncomfortable questions. Did he understand how iconical he was? I missed one. Let me go back up here. Besides his children, who does he miss the most? His mother. He says his mother and his sister. He says he misses his mother and his sister. That his sister always had a rocky relationship with him. Like it was good on the outside, and then for media purposes. But she didn't agree with some of the things that went on in his life. And so there was an up and down in their relationship. But he misses his mother and his sister because he felt more comfortable with their energies than he did with anybody else. It's so interesting, isn't it? It's just so interesting. I'm blown away. You guys, we're always learning, and this is not something I do very often. I think the other one we did was Princess Di, which somebody asked me to do, and I was like, oh shit, we can do that. But to have him come through last night and to have him come back today is quite amazing. So I'm humbled. I'm humbled because it's amazing. Did he understand how iconical he was? I want to say that the impression that I get from this is, yes, and he enjoyed it in the beginning when he felt in charge of his energy, when he felt in charge of his personal destiny on this energetic plane. And as time went on, he had a different view. It was like he could see himself from other people through other people's eyes, and it was undesirable. He doesn't like the thought that he liked to be the high vibrator. He loved the people that loved his music. He wanted to be able to be that person that inspired people through music, not his personal life, because there was he wanted to be different. He wanted the differentiation between icon and music, and there wasn't one. And it was what really caused him to have a lot of emotional breakdown. Was there was no, after he really took off, there was no Michael anymore. It was like Michael Jackson, the icon, and no personal Michael Jackson. Is he a starseed? I don't know how to answer this because when I ask this question, I have an odd sensation rather than information. So I'm trying to decipher what I'm getting, and what I get is more of a feeling in my face. Like this side of my face wants to morph into something else. Like I feel like the skin shift. It is the oddest feeling. That's why I'm like, I have no idea how to answer this. It's a first time for me to have that happen. But it almost feels tighter. I can almost say yes, but I don't know to what, I don't know what.
He was not supposed to be on this. He was not normal. He didn't really, first time he ever came.
Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
His last, he came over here to try it out.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes total sense. Okay. The feeling of discomfort. The feeling of discomfort in this particular lifetime was feeling like displacement. Like, okay, we're going to try Earth out from another dimensional aspect, okay? And stepping into, and he didn't have a whole lot of experience here in the Earth plane. It was traumatic for him. Very, very traumatic for him. I feel like he's a pop in and a pop out kind of guy, you know. Let's see how it is now. Yeah, Sam's in the other room. Sam's making dog meds. So yeah, but he was talking about him being more of an interdimensional kind of, not really supposed to be experiencing everything he's experiencing in this plane right now, because it's almost like a displacement kind of feeling. Like, let's just test this human existence out. Is it going to be something I'm going to be able to handle? Is my soul too gentle for this? Because Earth is hard. And boy, did Earth kick his ass. Earth kicked his butt. He also wants to talk about how simple things in life. Lisa Phillips, that's probably why he identified with the Elephant Man. Absolutely. Just not supposed to be in this moment, in this lifetime. But he also wants to talk about every little aspect. And everybody looked at him like a freak. Yeah. Nobody could find themselves. Not nobody, but the public eye had little compassion for him. And instead of going, why would he have such a dramatic change in his appearance? Is there something wrong with him? They went the other way to, oh my gosh, this is a horrible person. He doesn't like who he is. And found ways to hate on him rather than to show compassion for him. And I think that showed a lot to him about humanity and how hard humanity was on anybody that was in the spotlight. My husband says thanks so much for the music, and he felt very sorry for how everyone treated him. And on the other, and I got goosebumps from that. From the other side, he also wants to say that he understands that the things that were projected onto him by other people were things that people worried about for themselves. It was their own mirror that they were holding up and throwing hate at him for. The feelings of not being a great parent, which, I mean, he really talks, this is a big deal to him. This is a big deal to him. Make fun of me, make fun of my skin color and my disease, or minimize who I am as an individual and the struggles I'm going through, but do not, do not interfere or involve his children. And I actually feel like his children were brought into this existence to be helpers to him, as more of the adult guide to help him through the later parts of his lifetime, because he feels like that they were his anchor and they helped him through so many difficult situations because of his children very well behaved as older souls. Aaron, I don't see your message. Where is it? Aaron is absolutely wonderful. MJ, I love to this day your music. I want to say to you just how beautiful of a person and such an amazing and wonderful energy. Thank you for everything. You know, it kind of makes him a little bit sad to see the kindness after passing. He would have loved to have. When I'm all work up above here, and then I have shorts on, Sam's like, what are you wearing? Anyhow, he would have appreciated more compassion.
I'll be back.
Okay. More compassion from humanity previous to that passing. Yes, my love.
I'll bring you back.
Yeah. I'd like some ice cream today. I would really, really, really like some ice cream.
You want me to tub of ice cream?
No.
More Klondikes?
No, just go through Sonic. Give me a one and done thing. Go. We don't need any Klondike bars. Go.
How about some Magnums? With chocolate with caramel.
Just want a Sonic thing with lots of chocolate.
I don't want to go to Sonic.
Just pull through the drive-thru, man.
I don't want to pull through the drive-thru.
I'll go by myself then. Some peanut butter.
You are hard-headed.
I am hard-headed. I want some damn ice cream. Okay. Let's go back. You know what he would have... Okay, thank you. I'm like, what would you have done if you hadn't done music? And he talks about he would have loved, he would have still been in the industry, you guys, okay? Because the influence around his lifetime were all industry, music industry. He talks about he would have loved to have done costume design. Isn't that like the vaguest, most piece of information that we could use right now? Like, he would love to have done costume design. I always felt he wasn't meant to be on this earth but another. I really do get this morphing feeling, like, bear with me, almost feels like Blue Avian. Feels like Blue Avian. If you're not familiar with Blue Avian, it's an extraterrestrial race, very kind and very smart. And I say that because it feels like there's I can't explain it. His oldest son is continuing his legacy. I haven't listened to his oldest son. I did do a Google search a couple weeks ago about his children. I was wondering how they were doing. And he, I saw that his daughter was doing some kind of record coordinating kind of thing. Will his children be safe from public judgment? You know what? I want to say yes, but here's the thing. He also says that is according to their behavior. That's their journey. It's not. It's all about how they map it out. How does he feel about his kids at this time regarding their paths? Their paths are very closely protected by him, so he is always with them. And of course, the dog wants to bark. Hey, and guided. And whatever they decide to do with their life is perfect. And he wishes that someone had told him that. Whatever you do is perfect. Get the supersonic. Supersonic, right? I just want some ice cream. I just do. Hey, I love costume design. Yes, that's our son, Glenn Fry. Glenn Fry is our resident Wookiee and Jedi. Yes, he does. Actually, his Wookiee is screen ready for, like, they get tested screen ready for if they had to go on screen for Star Wars. Hey, Glenn. Glenn is going to be starting his own small crystals shows, and he will be sharing through our mystical crystals as well. So he's going to be doing just small kinds of things to start with. So we're kind of excited about that. Hello, it is the medium fry. This, you guys. Has his relationship improved with Joseph? On the other side, there is no conflict. There is no conflict. Glenn, we were talking about crotch fruit. We were talking about what to call children earlier, and I said we usually call you the spawn or the offspring, and people are saying no, you're the womb fruit or crotch fruit. No, I know who Joseph was, but yeah, there's no conflict. There's no conflict. It's just a lesson, lessons, dynamic lessons, guys. Crotch goblin. No. Son. Anyhow. So if I was to cut this down and just give a message across, it is breathe through everything that happens in your life. Breathe through the whole existence, because it is one huge trial. But the moments that are really, really pressing to us and then we feel we are being crushed, instead of turning outward and looking for external support, always be sure to turn inward. Even when somebody offers you support in the form of the miracle. We're going to go there. Okay. He says, even when people offer you support in the form of a miracle pill, just know that the only real way to get through this existence and learn everything we're supposed to learn, it comes from here. And that no mistake that we ever make on this side is, and he uses the word immutable. It's not my word. It is his word. Immutable. And he wants to talk about never feel diminished about who you are by somebody else's opinion, because it is totally their opinion and not who you truly, truly are. And if everybody could see the light that shines within the decent part of every individual human being, our world would be shining so greatly. But we diminish other people's light by our own thoughts of them, by casting them down. If we cast everybody up into the air instead of down, it would be a different existence for everybody, not just the people that feel put upon. And he does truly want everybody to know that he loved making music. That there was no feeling greater than standing on the stage and having people singing to your song. And it wasn't an ego thing. It was a wave of people that were finding nothing but joy in that particular moment. And the energy in a room was just uncomparable. And that's the energy he hopes for everybody, that we all find that within our lives. I'm gonna stop now because I'm starting to get a headache, because I feel like he could go on for a long time. He talks about his shoes. Okay, we're gonna talk about his shoes. Okay. He wants to talk about his shoes. I know it sounds odd, but he talks about his special shoes. Does anybody know what I'm talking about when I say his special shoes? I'm going to give it a second to see if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a vague piece of memory that I have. He does have so many beautiful things to say, you guys. For the lean, you're right, Jennifer. For the lean, for when he leaned back and everybody thought it was just magic. And he talks about creating the illusion of being magic, of reaching out to the masses and doing something unbelievable and changing the course of history. You know, the moonwalk changed modern dance. The moonwalk, when the first time he did it, and he does talk about that, he was so anxious about going out on that stage and doing the moonwalk. And I know that because he's like sitting over here going, my stomach hurt when I went out there and I was afraid people were going to hate it and I didn't know if it was a move I should do. Boy, but we put a lot of work into it and everybody was counting on it, and we went out there and everybody fell silent, and it was the most incredible feeling on the face of the planet that all of these people were like, how did he do it? How did he do it? And he's talking about after that, the wave of people that were trying to mimic how he moved was so cool to watch, that this is one of those moments in his lifetime that he was so proud to have been an influencer, because not only did it create that vocalization of that song, it created movement and energy and a spark, and it changed the way people moved across the globe. Who else can say that? Yes, Glenn is totally right. Glenn says his crew didn't even know he was going to do it, know he was going to do it. They had no idea. The dancers knew, but the crew itself did not know. So the sense of amazement on the stage was real. He had moves people wanted to do. He had moves people had never seen before. He changed so many lives. So he wants to keep talking, and I have a headache. That's how much information he has. Does anybody have any other questions before I go? I do want to say he keeps going to one thing and he wants to talk about it, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that, man. But he keeps talking about when his child was born and he put the baby out of the window, and he talks about how that was one thing in his lifetime that he truly didn't. He didn't think. He just didn't think. And he talks about how he would never, ever, 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 ever have put a child in jeopardy. And this is the one thing he really wants to push across as well. But that's one thing he would never have done consciously. He didn't think. He had headaches a lot. I don't know if he had a neck issue. And nauseous. He was nauseous. A lot. Okay. No, he was not malicious about it at all. It wasn't, he never, ever, ever, ever. No, you're not the only one hearing an echo. I have no idea why it's echoing. They even have the mic over there. I don't know, Glenn. Yeah, he was in a lot of pain. Was it back? I don't know. He does talk about how, yes, his daughter she's gorgeous. All of his kids are gorgeous. He comes and goes, just roll with it. Just roll. We have no idea why it's doing it. I have no. Glenn's the tech man. I'm sure he'll have an idea. Oh, I missed it. Damn it. It's gone. I feel him. How sad he is over that. How sad he is over that. Yeah. It was just a reflex. It was not something we would normally do, but you know. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna call this to a close, and I'm sorry. It was just a thing that popped up, and I do. He doesn't want to. It's so funny. My ears started ringing like, hey, I got more to say here. I got more to say, and now see it's gone again. We're gonna stop. Okay. I appreciate everybody. It's not what I intended to do today. Not at all. It wasn't on my to-do list. Tell me love. Oh, he knows it. He can look. You know, I think he was so humbled over the outpouring of love for him after he passed away. It was like almost like a wow. There's humanity. Yeah, he wants to keep sharing. He really, really does. He does talk about that. He wants to talk about that really quickly because he really is giving me a headache. He wants to talk about the tributes, the flowers, the compassion for his children, the compassion for the privacy of his children. Like, it's almost as if he's gone, they have a fairly normal life. They are much more secure and happy in who they are than he ever was, and he feels successful. If nothing else in life, he feels successful in that. And honestly, you guys, when you drop all the other garbage we deal with in life as humans, as our natural instinct, what do we want to do? We want to be great parents. We want to help our progeny prosper and be the very best they can possibly be in everything that they do. And that is where he feels like if nothing else happened in that life, his children were important and they live a fairly normal existence, and he appreciates it. So anyhow, that has been our hour with Michael Jackson. I didn't even think that he would come back because I don't know why I didn't think he would come back. It was just a fleeting thing while watching a video last night, and he was like, hey, and I was like, well, Michael, how are you today? So, yeah, it's the powers that, the energies that be. So, yes, I agree, Tammy. He did. He wanted that, and he was so good at it in a weird way. Just because there was no privacy for that man. There's no privacy. So, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. But he does this, what is he doing? Almost like this. He does this, almost like, I don't know what he's doing. It's something with the fingers. He does something like this, like this, and he's like, blessings or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know if this is a thing he ever did. Something like that. You know what, Aaron? This is totally new for me. Short of Diana, the one day we did Diana. Dog, I swear. It's not something I do very often. This is like the second time I've done it. So, he did come to me last night, but I didn't really talk to him. But I told Sam, I said, well, he really thought that was where he was supposed to be. That's where he was great in his life, right there, and that's where he was happiest. And that's the extent of what I did last night. Yes, Isis, I do too. She says, I love how much he focused on compassion for the world and other people. I cry watching his movie videos. He was a soft soul. Soft. Okay. You guys, I'm going to go take a Tylenol now. So, I enjoyed this. this was a lot of fun. And if you guys didn't catch it, if you come in late, we've been we've been chatting with Michael Jackson, y'all. Hit that pillow. Yeah, I would love to do more of this. I really, really would. I think it would be a lot of fun. I don't know, maybe we'll start up doing some videos with just seeing who we can interview who wants to come through. And yeah, okay. All right, guys, I never thought it'd be something I would end up doing. None of this is what I thought I'd end up doing. I thought I'd be doing nails till the day I died. But I gotta tell you, I enjoy this so much more. I did enjoy doing nails, but I do enjoy this so much more. I couldn't imagine doing nails nowadays. Be like, oh my gosh, who's standing behind you? God, don't look at them. Don't look at them. You have to keep that to yourself while you're polishing somebody's nails. Oh my God. Oh, anyways, I will. You know what? I don't usually get worn down by doing readings, but this one kind of, because there's so much energy that goes with him. I mean, so much global energy that goes with him. It's just a thing. So, okay, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did, and I am going to get off of here. I have a lot of inventorying to do, actually, trying to get stuff into the store so you guys can shop, because when the water bottles and stuff come in, I want to be all ready to get all that in there, because it's really going to be, I think that's going to be in the sale instead of, I don't know. I haven't figured out how to do this. So, all right, y'all, I hope this was meaningful and you got something from it. And everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Medium fry, I will talk to you later. That's on here. Oh yeah, I'm not worried. It's all good. I'm going to take a Tylenol. It is a lot of energy. And when you have that much energy, like really pounding one to get a lot of information going through you, and I'm having to hold it back a little bit. Because if I was to just absolutely channel him, which I have been working on, I've been working on trance channeling. I've been taking a couple different classes with some pretty well-known trance channelers. You haven't heard me talk about it a lot, right? But I have been trance channeling, and this is, I was going to call you when you're done. Okay. So this is one of those things that's just going to start flowing more organically. So, all right, guys, everybody, I hope you have a spectacular afternoon. I hope it's beautiful where you're at. I hope you find love and joy and light and all those great things and feel divine, because you are.